Hi, Peter Charles here, Folk to Fly Fly Fishing. Today we're going to do another fly out of the Canadian Compendium of, said that wrong, the Compendium of Canadian Fly Patterns. That's a mouthful and a half. We're going to do one called Winston's Green Cosseboom. It's by Winston Farthing of Newfoundland. It's kind of a nice, attractive green fly, which is something that, as I say, I've talked about in the past, works for steelhead as well as it does for Atlantic salmon. So let's get started looking at the materials. Now, the hook here is going to be a streamer hook, and I have these nice Kamakatsus that I'm going to use in the size 4. It called for partridge. I don't have any. The thread is going to be this nice Vivus 80 red. Our tag is going to be Uni Mylar in the size 14. Our tag, the other part of our tag is going to be this Chinese red, nice neon, nice bright. Our tail is going to be golden pheasant crest. Our rib is going to be oval tinsel in medium. Our body is going to be this Antron yarn. It calls for Fentex. This will work just as well. We're going to be using yellow saddle hackle for the hackling or the collar, and we're going to use gray squirrel for the tail. Oh, the wing, I should say, sorry. Okay, let's get started. Okay, stop short of the hook point. Now we'll tie the mylar in, and we're going to put a fairly long tag here because we're going to put the red over it. When you put floss over mylar or tinsel, anything that's bright, it helps to make that floss a little bit brighter when it gets wet. Get the thread out of the way. Okay, we trim that off. Now for our red floss for the rest of the tag. Put it out of the way. We're just going to take it back and then we'll come forward again. Okay, now we'll trim that off. We'll tie in our crest. This one has a bit of a twist to it, so I'll have to be careful. Sure it stays on there fairly straight. That's good. Now we're going to put in our rib. And our antron. Now we're going to knock the tail wonky. The crest, I should say. Now, because I'm putting this antron over red, I'm going to make 3 passes so the color stays true. When it gets wet, you don't want any bleed through. So I'm going to put it on tight to begin with because we have a bump there that we're going to be working around. Now I'm going to back off. I like the look of antron. It has a nice sheen to it. It looks good when it's wet, which is the important thing. I don't care so much how they look when they dry, it's how they look when they're wet. That's what matters to me. Okay, we'll put on our rib. I'm just going to put a soft wrap at the back where the tail is, then I'll come forward. My crest is really getting picked over, so I don't have good quality stuff left to work with. I have to buy some more. Now for the tail, and I've stacked it. I'll keep calling the wing the tail. Here's for the wing, we stack it. This is not a heavy wing. I've made this relatively sparse. And it doesn't go all the way back. It matches the crest in position. Back up on top. And what you can do is you can put a soft wrap at the back. Helps to hold that in place. Now we're going to use this yellow saddle hackle, and you notice how I've trimmed one side. Trimming one side I find sometimes makes things a lot easier, especially with the Cosseboom style, because you're not winding the hackle over the hook shank, you're winding it over the wing. And that can cause some issues trying to get it to lay neatly. So by having a longer section and having it trimmed on one side, I can get a neater job going. If you want that to lay back a little bit more, just extend the head back. And that way your hackle lays back a little bit better. Okay, now we'll whip finish. And finally our UV. There's our Winston's green Cosseboom. And you can see the fluorescence in the antron is quite nice. And it'll glow quite well, especially on an overcast day. It's a nice little attractive pattern. And I think it should do well both for steelhead and Atlantic salmon. So give it a try. Winston's green Cosseboom. Cheers.